I don't understand this. If you understand this, you have to let me know. Anyways, hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddie, and I've been gone for a minute. So if you're wondering, well, where you, where you at? And I'm like, hey, I'm working over here. Nah, I've been traveling. I've been traveling a lot, and getting my pilot license. That takes a lot of time. So I've been busy with that flying, and I've been going to different countries. So I've been getting life. You know me, living a good life. So yeah, I've been gone for like. Jeez, I've been around, but I haven't had a chance to make a video. But anyways, since we're back, we're gonna be talking about I mean, you see me right here looking at this, and I'm just like, I don't know. If you understand this, you let me know, man. I mean, I've driven this car. That's what driving me nuts. I mean, I've driven this car, and I do not believe that this vehicle is $109,950. And good luck to the owner. Good luck to the seller. Hopefully, it makes that money good for him. But if you've driven this car, it's nice. But I'm gonna tell you right now that it is not what you think it is. This is an inline four. It is pretty much a Miata. With a Miata, I personally think is more fun. I know a lot of people right now are just gonna change the channel and they're gonna bring the pitchforks and whatnot and say, "How dare you compare the mighty M3 for the Miata?" I'll take the Miata all day. You know why I'll take the Miata all day? Because I can crash the Miata and get another one for I don't know, $500. I mean, yeah, okay. Right now is the price went up to whatever, like 2 Gs, whatever. No, not 109,000. Yeah, this is literally the collectible realm now. This is becoming. I don't know. I don't know why would you pay that much. I don't think it's that much fun to drive. I've driven it. I'm like, I mean, even the suspension in the back. It is not double wishbone suspension all the way around. So, anyways, it's a nice car. Is it $110,000 car? No, zero, and no. It's not. So, I'm sorry to be all negative, but it's not. I'd rather take that Camry. Look at that, 6,200, and it will do the job. But it's not as fun. This car is a lot more fun. It's sporty. Dude, for 109,000, you can get cars that will whip this thing back to the century it came from for that price. It is absolutely, if you have $110,000 and you're thinking to yourself, I want to get performance, you do not look at a 1990 M3. Now, if you're nostalgic and you had your first baby in that car, or I don't know, this car saved your life at some point, you go like, oh my God, it's amazing. But what I'm trying to get to is this whole, I think this is of a boomer kind of a generation. Or the boomers or the people like we're into collecting these old things, but younger generation, I don't think we're into this. I'm not into collecting old crap, especially when it comes down to performance. I mean, yeah, it's a nice car. You look at it, okay, it's nice, but 110? It's 73,000 mile? I understand it's 110 if it's mint. Like somebody bought it and they just left it in the garage with like 500 miles. But this car has been driven very well. This is 73,000 miles. This is not a 3,000 mile car. So get out of here with these numbers. Get out. Uh, Makes absolute bazonker nonsense. It makes no sense. And I have a theory for all these things. As I said, I do believe. Let me adjust the screen. Look at me. Oh man, I'm good. There you go. Like for example, the S2000. Again, a 15,000 mile. Like, okay, it's kind of low. 43,000, and people say, yeah, that's the price for it. No, it's not. Have you driven an S2000? Especially what is it, EP1, EP2? You can tell by the taillights, by the way. But regardless, it's again, I'll let you know right now. I mean, people said, "Oh, it's great, well built, well together." I agree. I think the engine is fantastic in this car. The transmission is fantastic. It has so many carbon fiber component in the transmission. This car is really well thought of. Okay, tubular frame, whatnot. But 43,000. Oh, okay, I mean, if you're looking at a sport car you want to buy right now, 43 is not really way out of the realm. Like 35. Oh, okay, I mean. It's the mileage is low, 15, 26. I'm talking about the yellow one right here. Okay. And back to this? No. No. Get out of here. You can buy those two S2000 and total them, and you still have money to buy another S2000 for the price of this 110 for the M3. So this is a joke. Are these collectibles? To me, collectibles a vehicle. They only made a couple of them, and this is nowhere here. These are the realm of, I don't know, Bugatti Veyron and stuff. And collectible for a car, I mean, unless I keep quoting Jay Leno or these people. I mean, if you have a airport hangar, I'm flying, right? So I get to go to a lot of hangars, and you can see people having some. They have their airplanes with an S, and then they have cars. And that, but that's a different world. I mean, most of these people buying these cars are average, person who has a salary and a job and works, and I don't feel like you're gonna be shelling out 110,000 for a 1990 with 80,000 mile, and good luck finding parts for it and maintaining it. What are you gonna do with it? Like I don't know. The M Coupe again 100,000, but look at the mileage 4. I mean that's low. I mean, I would like to see it less for that price. I mean, honestly, for 100, I would like to see it at 694 miles, but way better than 73,000 miles. By the way, the winner of all these cars, I'm just looking at the first page. The winner of all of these cars, you know which one I'm going to buy, right? You have a lot of fun with the Wrangler, right there, 99 Wrangler, and you have a lot of fun with the Camry. That Camry will keep on chucking. That car is fantastic. The only thing about the Camry, though, is you need to get the one with the VIN that starts with a J. I can tell you firsthand, I disassembled the whole interior on this Slammery. I call it Slammery, but the Camarito. And I'll tell you right now, the pictures don't even match. Good luck finding this. And as long as it's not salvage, but this car is fantastic, dude. I think it's this one right here. This is the one with this is the LE that looks all nice. Basically, some of them didn't have a rear ABS. Excuse me, a rear disc brake, a drum. So yeah, if you look at it, I think this car is a workhorse. It's fantastic. It's so easy to work on. Alternator, starter, everything is in front of you. Oil change is simple. You just literally go underneath it, and you don't have to remove any plastic. You don't have to put your hand, contort your hand behind the engine to remove the oil filter. Everything is there. Beautiful car, fantastic. As I said, like the difference between the American made and the Japanese made. The Japanese made is actually put at least the interior better. I've disassembled the whole car, and I'm telling you right now, the Japanese one just has. I had more, more. What do you call it? They added more. It's kind of like the cushiony things between the carpet and the metal. On the metal of the car and underneath the car with the carpet, there is that. They put that tar for like sound and whatever, and on top of it, you have that layer of kind of like the carpet in your house. You have underneath the carpet as that felt. I don't know. It's not felt. I don't know what it's called, that material. But anyways, the Japanese one had it. The American one didn't. And I know that because I the second owner, so the original owner did not remove the seats and remove the carpet, and I did all that because I swapped the interior. I had another Camry, and I just wanted the one color with a different color interior, and I just got the other car and I swapped everything. And yeah, anyway, so I love that car. So that car is fantastic. For 6,000, buy it. Would literally drive forever as long as the chassis has not been hit. As long any vehicle, any of these cars, if you have a salvage title or the chassis the car had a collision where the frame been bent, no, it's the Dunskies. We're not looking at these. The Mister Two for 12,500. Again, another car I drove. I'm not a big fan of the Mister Two. Sorry, I'm not a big fan because sport car, just like the S2000 and the MR2, any sport car, you gotta be able to drive it. You really gotta be able to handle it at the limit. That's the way I see it. Unless you're just gonna commute in it, and it's really not practical. This car at all. It's really not practical for commuting. And the engine that comes with it is no fail. The car I've driven, they swapped the engine to 2J, 1ZZ engine that's in the Celica. They swapped it in this car, and good luck with emission in California. It's a different subject. But the original engine that comes with it is a fail. No. So, but is it a good platform? Is it good for autocross? Yeah. If you get that excited and want to push it to the limit, you want to push that car to the limit, again, with the short wheelbase mid-engine, that thing will just spin on you and have a nice day. You're just going to go backwards, kind of like the 911 thingy. If you ever driven an air-cooled 911, that thing is scary. When I spun out on that, you don't even spin out. You grip, and before you know it, you're going backward. And I don't know what I'm about to hit. The MR2 does that. The Jeep, this thing is fantastic. There's nothing to talk about. I like those cars. They're pretty much, to me, this car is like a Ferrari. And you're probably thinking, what is he on about? The Jeep is like a Ferrari in the sense that the Ferrari is being a race car. We live on the road. I don't know what you're going to be racing, but you're racing, I don't know, some vintage class race. Yeah, you can race a Ferrari. Same thing you can do with the Jeep. The Jeep is designed for that ultimate purpose is to go anywhere. To go anywhere. And this car can do it. Um, wait, is that El Camino? I'm thinking I gotta recognize the background. I might be wrong, but that's a parking lot. That looks like downtown LA in the background. I think this car is fantastic. 120, who cares? You could fix this car with a sledgehammer. You can do it, it's fine. And I personally love to have diesel, but again, because of California, we can't have diesel. Look at it. It's a beautiful car. I love it. This is worth it, man. I mean, I think this is a steal. Obviously, it's wear and tear, but it doesn't matter. He can fix all these things. I mean, all the expensive parts are on. I mean, he changed the grill, made it look all angry. But I mean, that's cosmetic. But I'm talking about the actual vehicle itself. I think what it is has a locking diff. You can go anywhere in this car, especially the shorter wheelbase. You can rock climb. You can tow stuff. I don't know about how much tow you can tow. It's not really. Oh, he was a Marine. Oh, okay, that's it. He gets a pass in my book. Yes, sir. Beautiful, gorgeous. Nothing to say about this. Buy this car. Give this money. Give this man your money. It's a fantastic car. But yeah. Anyway, I think it's a nice car. It has a little. I mean, you could obviously. It's cosmetics. I'm not talking about cosmetic. Everybody has their own taste. But so, anyways, I think this car is fantastic because it's purpose built. It does what it's supposed to do, and it's not ashamed of it. What else we have? Aston Martin, the Ferrari. Oh, by the way, the Ferrari, if you're wondering, is 350,000 miles. And again, these cars. Look at the mileage though, but 16,000 miles. Okay, I mean it's for 1992. It's been driven, but not as much. The Aston Martin barely driven. Again, we're looking at our friend in the M3, and he's saying, "I want 73,000." Wait, excuse me. I'm reading it wrong. He wants 109,950, which I like the fact that he's just saying, I don't want 110,000. I want 100,950. Whatever. I don't know. Good luck on the sale. If he gets that money, hey, good for him or him or her or whatever. Good luck on the sale. I'm just giving you my honest opinion, like what I think these things are worth. The Del Sol is not even worth $500. So I was just gonna click on it. It's a joke. I've driven a Del Sol, they're really awful. They're basically a Honda Civic, the regular Civic with just two doors, and they made the Del Sol to compete with. I mean, when the Miata came out, you had the Miata, had the MR2, and then you had the Del Sol. That's from the Japanese side, and honestly, all of them failed. Really, the Del Sol failed, the MR2 failed. I call it a failure because the Miata kept going. The Honda though, the S2000, they had a different S's. Okay, the 800, those things are fantastic, but Honda's quirky at that. They make something fantastic, like the Element. I love the Element, right? They make the Honda Element. They have the S2000, but then they stop. I don't understand why. It's just Honda thing. And right now, I don't know that they're gonna make any of these cars because we're going to electric, which doesn't make any sense. By the way, that's a different subject. A completely electric vehicle makes absolute nonsense, but that's the direction we're going. It is what it is. But looking at the Del Sol, this is a oh, it doesn't want to load the Del Sol. I'm fine. I even want to look at it. Just like your Civic, I don't know. Look at 1992 Civic. Is pretty much where the Del Sol is? It's all it doesn't understeer. That's why I don't like them. You turn the wheel understeer. Yeah, you could change the alignment, but unless you have a CRX with a short wheelbase and throttle lift. Anyways, what else we're looking at? The 911s. Yeah, these things have been going up in price because of. I mean, if you find a 911 and it's like rusted out, it's still worth money. There's another Jeep. Dude, this has way more mileage. And it's what? And it's wait. Okay, this 8,000. This is 9,000, and you're shaving off about 50,000 mile. It's up to you, I guess. If you don't care about the mileage, this would go. The Boxers, those are nice cars. I've driven the Boxers. I talked about mid-engine. The Boxers are good. They have traction control. If you're wondering why I talk smack about the MR2, it doesn't have traction control. So the MR2 is you're on your own. Oh, by the way, MR2 don't have a limited sub differential either. It's open diff, so it's completely useless. You gotta get like a Quay differential and swap it in. It completely changes the behavior of the car. But then, what I'm trying to say is, you're gonna be dumping another like 10,000 in this car. In the condition I've driven in, it was a lot of money was invested in that car, and I still was like, The Porsche Boxer, I like these cars. They don't get a lot of love. I have no idea why. They handle great. They're fantastic. They're well put together. I would say the Boxer is worth a lot more than the S2000. It is. It's just engineering wise. There's a lot of more engineering went into the Boxer than went with the S2000. But the S2000 has the way the S2000 revs is just fantastic. The F20 engine is just the 22. They dropped the RPM a little bit to give you more torque. To be kind of, you know, I don't know, because they're making it easier for people to drive. I like the original one. The one I've drove, what my friend had, and I've drove a lot is the one, the 2.0, that just flies. So yeah, anyway, I think the boxes are a great deal. I don't see any issues with those, especially 51,000 mile, barely driven. Man, hey, it's the same area. I wonder, it's probably some dealership somewhere because it looks the same lot, huh? Again, downtown LA, the palm trees, interesting. Yeah, it's probably Wilshire Boulevard. There you go. Again, I like this car. I like it. It's classic. I like the way it looks. I don't know the word classic, but I like it. And for that price, dude, you're getting a convertible 2-door Porsche, German, made in Germany. Oh, that's downtown LA. Yeah, I recognize exactly where this is at. Um, yeah, I don't have any issues with this car. Man, you could have cleaned the windshield a little bit. Jeez, this car has a lot of dust on it. That's okay for the price. I mean, you're not paying that much. That's maybe 13 G's for 51,000 mile. I'll take it, dude. 2.7 liter, six flat six, giving you 1725. I would argue that's a better deal than the S2000. I mean, for 35,000, for 43,000, nah. I'll get that car, dude. I'll get that one for 12 G's. If I mean, honestly, for another 17,000 mile, you can save, 2 G's. Huh? Why not? But anyways, these things are fantastic. The Z3, this is pretty much a Miata. It's a nice car. They made the M version, which is here you go. They want 100,000 mile. No, no, they want 100,000. I said 100,000 mile. They want $100,000. The 1991 Ferrari 348 TS. Again, Ferraris to me are, I don't know. It's just people buy them. They're pretty much collecting them, or they just always wanted to own one. This M3 is not my favorite. It has a high mileage. I don't know if this one is a manual. Yeah, it's probably manual because I did select manual. Yeah, it is manual, but it's so heavy and it's just not my thing, dude, at all. When I drove it, I was just not my thing whatsoever. Not a big fan of that car. So, anyways, the M5, yes, I like it, but for 40,000, no, dude, no, 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 with 100, no. I love that car. I love it. I think this car is fantastic. It's a beautiful daily commuter. Oh my god, yes, but uh, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this 140,000 mile. It's just too much, and the moment you're gonna get this car, you're gonna look at everything. Oh, I want to fix and repair, and it just. I mean, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Restore it to original condition, and then you're gonna be spending another 30,000 at least. Um, I don't think so. Unfortunately, with that high mileage, it's just already used, man. It's just been worn. What do you want to do with it? What else we have? A Corvette with 100,000 miles. Okay, 17. All right. I mean, I kind of see that. Okay, the prices are being reasonable. 13,000 with 121. Okay, but dude, 140 and you want 37. So sometimes you see like this inflation again. I kind of blame it on the boomers. This only way I can blame it on. Who else collecting like stuff like this? I don't know because I keep saying to younger people, they're not gonna do that, dude. They're gonna look at this and say, "Why would I buy this for?" They're gonna go buy something new because the price, it makes utterly nonsense. These are not Legos. You're not just gonna put them in your house. You gotta register it and put it in a garage and insure it, and it's. I mean, back to this again. If you're selling this car, good luck to you. Hey, you could ask any price you want for anything. I can sell you this microphone for $1 million. I can ask whatever I want. It's just a matter of I'm gonna get paid that price. That's a different story. So good luck to this. Yeah, I do know these things are being, oh my god, they're collectibles, but I'm just letting you know if it's okay, unless as I said previously, unless you're a car collector, and if you're a car collector, why do you want to getting something with almost 80,000 mile on it? It doesn't. It makes no sense to me. And if you are a car collector, then you are a car collector. Do whatever you want. Good for you. But for us, who want to drive these cars and enjoy them for the purpose of we're built. I want an older car that's kind of sporty. I keep mentioning Jay Leno. When Jay Leno was picking up his car collection, nobody was asking this astronomical prices. He was picking up Lamborghinis. He was picking up older cars, and people are like, "Oh, it's old. It's 30 years old. Take it. I don't want to deal with it." Which is that's how it should be, because they're not performance. This car is not performing. Your whatever car you're driving right now, a Hyundai, whatever, will beat this thing. A modern vehicle will beat this in every parameter. A modern van will beat this car in acceleration and turning and everything. If it just has a stock suspension, the one I've driven, oh my god. I mean, yeah, you could modify it. You can modify anything. I mean, absolutely, you could modify this Camry to make it whole. You could totally do that. Okay, and for 6,000, you could spend a lot of money and make it. I will bet you, if I had the money, if I have 100,000, I can dump $100,000 in this car. Plus, this will be cheaper than that, and it will beat it in every level. Of course, it will. That's a very stupid comment, but I'm just letting you know that it doesn't make sense. So I don't know. I look at it this way: is I don't know. I think this bubble will burst because people are gonna pick up these cars and they're like, "Oh my god, it's supposed to be amazing." It's not. Yeah, it's not. It really isn't. It's they're not comfortable. That they're it's not. So keep the price low so other people can enjoy it. And some people just want to commute too. I mean, that's the purpose of this car. That's why I like these the Boxsters. I mean, the price is reasonable. You probably can still drive it for another 50,000 mile. I mean, 50, 60, that's fine. I mean, it's the price is kind of high. I mean, I would, with 10,000. I mean, for 10 G's, 68,000 mile. Okay, okay. I mean, this is not a, it's not a, are you going to be able, personally, is this going to be like buying an Accord and you're going to put on it 100,000 mile on top of the original? Like, are you going to drive this to 170,000 mile? Maybe if you take care of it, like everything else. If you take care of your car, it should. These cars, they don't have it. It's not a ticking time bomb in the car where you go beyond a certain mileage and the car would disintegrate. This is not. If everything, if you maintain it, lubricate it, change the oil regularly, just maintain and drive it reasonably. If you're always on a high band RPM, then yeah, friction, wear, and tear will destroy it. And by the way, Porsches, you can plug them in and they could literally diagnose the engine where they can tell you like how many times I went to the red line. It's interesting. That's another thing Porsche does. I don't know if it does it for the older ones. I think it's an OBD2 kind of thing. But anyway, let me know what you think. Always in the comments below. I'm gonna make more videos. I just really getting everything together now. So we'll be back and making more videos about newer cars. Not always reviews about older cars. I always just felt like one person, somebody in the comments told me, "Hey, making more of these videos," and then I disappeared flying, and I feel bad. So when I came back, I want to make a video about these things, these older cars and the prices, the inflation we're looking at these cars. It's just it's crazy. Anyways, again, at the end, good luck with the sale. I'm sorry I've been picking on you, Mr. BMW. Good luck with the sale. I'm pretty sure a lot of people think it's a very collectible car and I love it. So if you love something, good for you. Anyways, always, take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time, which is hopefully tomorrow. All right, take care, everybody. Bye bye.